So they were like, do you have a Quest 3? Are you planning on getting the Quest 3? Well, if you are planning on getting the Quest 3, let us know so we can continue working together and all that. And so I was like, if I don't get a Quest 3, within a few months, I will lose working with them.
Hey everybody, it's Rec Talk. Today we have a special guest, energetic Ruth. Whenever I'm on somebody else's video, when I go back and I listen to it, I'm like, my audio sounds like garbage.
So the deal is, you know what you sound like in real life, the purest audio that you'll get from a person, stuff like that. But since this is how we know you, it is how we identify you. So we don't know any other version of you. So this is you to us.
Interesting. I never thought about it like that.
Even though the Index is one of the best mics, my sister, when she first came into Rec Room, we exchanged the comment of, you sound different to me.
Now, wait, so do you have an Index?
Yeah, I'm on the Index, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were on Quest 3.
I have a total of 3 Quest 2s and 1 Quest 3.
Oh my gosh. And an Index?
I know. So that, and an
God.
Index, yes. Okay.
For every sibling?
Yes, it's kind of overwhelming. But if you think about it, there's 2 big reasons why. One is if I have a sibling say, can I play on your Quest 2? So it's opportunity for my siblings to play. Oh, and the other reason why I have multiple standalones is my parents have a laser tag business, and sometimes when people ask for virtual reality, I will bring my headsets over and will give people their first experience in virtual reality.
See,
so, oh yes.
I was going to say, like, it could be a business. You have enough VR headsets to just be like, this is a business where I let people play VR.
Most recently, there was a school that reached out and asked if there's any educational stuff that their students can do on the Quest 2. So that forced me to like search out what educational stuff can I find. The best one that I discovered, I don't remember if I had to pay for it or not, but it was about the stars and planets. And so like they gave you the actual scale and then comparing the scale, and like they like built it up in such an incredible way that I felt tiny in that experience. It made me feel so small, realizing how big these planets and stars are, and just like the galaxy that holds it all.
So it seems like your kind of main videos are unboxings or family stuff. And then I'm looking and I see Freddy. And I don't know the lore. Okay. Who's Freddy?
That is one of the most popular questions that I get.
It's a mystery. Okay.
I will say that in, I think, the most recent Freddy video, that's maybe both I and Freddy and Gemotron, I have a link to Freddy's channel in the description.
Oh, okay.
So that's all I'll say.
Okay, I understand. How did you just try him one day? I mean, I know you had the Film Academy, which I don't think Film Academy's around anymore, right?
So I used to be a teacher and director for first film security, so just like a mod, then a teacher, and then I got owner of the server later on. And in that transition from teacher to director, they told us to no longer call it Film Academy. It's no longer Rec Room Official, so we have to rebrand it. And so that's when it became the Video Creator Center. Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the same thing. I thought it was a completely different thing.
It is.
Okay.
It completely rebranded. We had to replace the thumbnail, the like server icon and all of that. It had to be. We even built a whole room for it. It's called the Video Center. Very well done, made by Mighty and Mike.
So that leads to another question I had was like, what's your process going from a video? Where do you get the video ideas? How do you come up with those? And then like doing the thumbnail and title first, and then scripting, and like, what's your timeline when it comes to making a video?
Man, my process has changed most recently, I'd say. Like the first year or 2, I pressured myself like 1 video a week, no matter what it takes, 1 video a week. Even if that meant literally recording in the last day and staying up all night and editing and stuff like that. And then thumbnail was always the last thing I did. And so because it was like I would make the thumbnail as the video was processing on YouTube. And so that's only like maybe at least half an hour or at max half an hour and stuff like that. So like not much time in the thumbnail, and I didn't try to be too creative with my thumbnail. I was just thinking like background, smack PNGs, maybe with outline on the PNGs. That's all I thought about them. And so those old thumbnails are junk.
But everybody does. I
Like
did that too.
there are videos
I still do that sometimes.
like I think I had decent editing even back then, but because of the terrible intros and because the intros were too slow and because of the really bad thumbnails, it didn't give attention to my editing. And so that's been the process that actually been like it's not really been about like oh I want as many clicks as possible to get as many views as possible. Yes, I do want the views, but for me I want lots of views to see my editing and stuff like that. So like I'm proud of my editing and I want people to like see all the effort. And for them to see all the effort,
They gotta
I
get
have
in.
to have a good thumbnail and title. Yes. For the past year, like I've tried to be more intentional with the thumbnails and all of that and the title. And then not until like the past month or 3 have I seriously been thinking about what's a good thumbnail and title and then a video. Like I have a video idea, but I don't record it until I think I have a decent thumbnail and title. I have requested Judo to make a few of my thumbnails. Most of my most popular videos are with his thumbnail.
Really
He
interesting.
is really good with it. Yeah, so the 6 rec tubers with 2,400 boxes, he made that thumbnail. The Freddy videos, he made that thumbnail. The I collected every weapon in Frontier Island, he made that thumbnail.
Wow, I didn't
See
know
what
that.
else? The parents video, I actually made that one.
So there's like that kind of subgenre, I guess, of Rec Room videos. My relative plays video, or like, you know, he did like my
Yeah.
sister, and you have like my family. I tried to do one with my girlfriend, and I used your thumbnail and Slat's thumbnail, and like I put them all up, and I was like, okay, how can I? What elements are common between all of these, and how can I like, you know, combine them to like put them in mine?
I think it is a lot about relatability for the viewer. For like with Slat, it was his sibling. Now before us, it was Oreo and his mom. He got
Yeah,
his
that's true.
parent into Rec Room. I remember when that was a big deal. For me, I got both of my parents in there, though they've have experienced Rec Room before that. That's where I experienced mom is really good at paddleball apparently. Then for my family videos, my viewers would be able to relate to any of them in one way or another. It was mom, a dad, a brother, a older brother, a younger brother, a sister,
You've just got all
and
of
then
them. Like,
a cousin, and then my sister's husband, and then my sister's husband's twin brother.
oh my gosh, you just included everybody.
So my brother-in-law is what exposed us. He's the one that exposed us to virtual reality. It was
Oh.
my brother-in-law and his twin brother. Those two were like into Echo Arena and just they were hardcore VR, and so like I had to invite them.
I've started to try and do what you're talking about, where you make the thumbnail and title before, but somehow that's really slowed me down.
Sometimes a thumbnail, specifically if the idea is strong enough, people can bypass the thumbnail. Like for example, tutorial videos. Like for me, when I was searching up how to darken a room, I didn't really care as long
Right.
as the title said how to darken a room. I clicked on it because I needed to know. You've heard people say after every video that you make, do it better than the last video.
Yeah, definitely.
And that most of the time that can require more time. The last half of last year, I like had a lot of good ideas. Boxes came out, Freddy came out, family videos came out, trolling videos came out. All of that was last year, and all of those were highly edited, and I was trying to post them out once a week. And that stressed me out. I was basically having a panic attack, and I literally came down to tears, and a friend had to call me and stuff like that.
Oh, man.
And he was like, you're really doing it to yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to post a video now. Wait till next week. And so ever since then, I've been like, it's okay to wait another week. Just get the video edited that's good enough for you,
Yeah.
high quality for others.
Yeah. It seems to me, it seems like community is a big thing for you, and like memberships and stuff.
I don't think I'm quite as active and all of that as therapeutic. Though therapeutic also has a whole team with her that she's hiring and stuff like that. I'm basically a one-person show. So we tried to be active in the Discord, and what has helped is we do daily questions or like fun question number whatever in general, and
Interesting.
it has helped actually get the chat going and stuff like that. And just I do try to have a lot of memberships, but more importantly active members, and I really grasp a hold of doing that on Discord in the members chat. I regularly talk in there, or at least try to, and throw in sneak peeks and stuff like that. And in live streams, I have a whole segment dedicated for members. And so the idea of it is to be exciting to become a member. And most recently, 2 to 3 times a week, we've been watching a movie in Rec Room. And so just like trying to make it exciting. And the members actually doing it themselves too. Like they're doing a whole thing about GTA, the green flannel group,
Okay.
where you have to wear green flannel. And like whenever we get a new member, all the members rejoice, like, hey, welcome to the family. And so just like the whole idea is just like make it something exciting and worthwhile. Because if you only get stickers for memberships, that's when people are like, yeah, I'm willing to do subscription for nothing in return. Something like that. Sometimes stickers isn't enough. It really depends on the creator. But I
Right.
try to make it very beneficial.
My worry becomes with doing memberships is that it's going to be a lot of extra work in a way.
I would actually say not much at all, because the members only segment, if it wasn't set for only members, it would be something anyways. All I just have to do is turn one of those segments in the live streams just for the members. Or for like the Ruthless members, all I have to do is add text at the end. 3 minutes worth of work. Not much at all. I actually would say it doesn't take too much of my time, except the movies. For the past 3 weeks, we've been watching movies 3 times a week. That's basically dedicating an hour or 2 just for the members.
Is that in Discord, or you're actually coming into Rec Room and finding a
In-game.
room? Where do you find those?
That's actually what this video that I'm making is all about. Exposing people that you can watch movies in Rec Room now. There's a particular room called Catch a Flick.
Oh, okay.
If I'm correct, okay, it
saw-
has 12,000 visits. That's still pretty good. But just like being able to do that, that's awesome. There's a rise of Rec Room Studio rooms that you can watch movies in. And though I will mention at the end of my video about be careful with copyright, because VR Chat just recently lost their 2 biggest movie rooms. They were forced to be taken down.
Really?
So copyright, though it does depend how popular Rec Room gets. And so
Yeah.
if the people with this song are strict with their copyright and they get exposed to this and they realize how much they're missing out, then you could get in trouble.
Do you have any advice for anybody who is a creator in Rec Room or a aspiring content creator?
When you watch other creators, find out why you like it. Find out why was that pleasing for my eyes to see. Take that idea and maybe don't directly copy, but take that idea and do it. I've done that several times. Like for example, subtitles. Instead of just like, first it was just like flat on my videos. Then I did zoom in or just like zoom out. And then I saw someone that did a bounce. I'm like, oh, I'll do a bounce too.
So we always have whoever the guest is add an invention to the invention wall. So you have Maker Pen.
I think this was made,
Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I don't know what direction I did.
We're
Okay.
in the box. Energetic Ruth, thank you for being on the show. Of
course.
I mean, everybody, if you don't know Energetic Ruth, go to her channel and subscribe. Bye.